is Kamhi. He loves Winter Park Toastmasters so much that he traveled 4 hours round trip to be here. All the way from Clearwater, Florida. Please welcome Toastmaster Kamhi.
Thank you. 2 years ago, I walked into a coffee shop in Clearwater, Florida. I looked left, and there she was. Brown, curly hair, sipping a latte, and smiling at me. I thought, that must be my blind date, Elisa. After about an hour of great conversation, it was clear I liked her. But then she said, Jay, there's something I need to tell you. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, nothing good ever follows the words, there's something I need to tell you. She said, I have a 20-year-old son named Alex with severe cerebral palsy. I've built my entire life around him. Jay, if you get me, you get him. Because we're a package deal. And now I'm thinking, a package deal? I haven't even finished my cup of coffee, and we're already married with children? That night at home, I thought, I'm 62 years old. I've raised 2 grown daughters. I have 2 small granddaughters. Do I really want to be a father again? On our second day, I went to Elisa's house, and she introduced me to Alex. We walked into his room, and what I saw was a 20-year-old man who looked like a fragile 10-year-old boy lying in bed. He couldn't eat. He was fed through tubes. He couldn't talk. He couldn't move any part of his body except his eyes. And those eyes looked at me as if to say, Mister, you don't have what it takes to be my dad. And he was right. So at the end of our visit, I said, Elisa, there's something I need to tell you. I don't know if I can be the man that Alex deserves. Is it even worth it to keep dating? 2 days later, we're at the Tampa, Florida aquarium. Just me and Elisa and Alex. He's sitting in his wheelchair, looking into the dolphin tank. I look left, and I see 3 dolphins swim over and stare back at him through the glass. And then Alex did something. He smiled. I didn't know he could do that, but I wanted to see him do it again. So I started taking him places with Elisa. We saw the Transformers movie. He smiled. We saw some Christmas tree lights. He smiled. We saw a concert in the park where I tried to dance. He smiled and almost laughed. Hashtag Jay can't dance. After spending an entire year getting to know Alex, one day I walked into his room, looked him right in the eyes, and said, Alex, I love you. And I know you love me, right? He didn't smile. Instead, his eyes locked onto mine, studying me, analyzing me, and then those eyes looked away. And my heart broke because he didn't love me. When I walked out of the room, Elisa saw that I was down and she said, what happened? I told her. She said, When Alex looked away, which direction did he look? I said, he looked left. She said, Jay, Alex knows how to say 2 words with his eyes. When he looks right, it's no. When he looks left, it's yes. And in that moment, I knew Alex loved me. With only his eyes, he showed me. And it felt great. I wished everyone in my life could feel this way. And then I realized, I had the power to make that happen. You see, Alex only had his eyes to show his love, but I had so many more ways. I could use my arms to hug you. I could use my words to tell you. I could use my time to spend with you. But for the past few years, I hadn't used any of them. I just assumed people knew how I felt. But Alex taught me, if I don't show it, they might not know it. So the next day, I went to my daughter's house, and I read stories to my 2 granddaughters. And when I finished, they looked up at me with love in their eyes and said, "Papa, you're a poopy face." I never dreamed that being called a poopy face could make me feel so loved. I wanted Elisa to feel that same kind of love, not by being called a poopy face, but by me putting a ring on her finger, because I loved this whole package deal. Unfortunately, the package only lasted about a year, because on May 20th, 2025, Alex died. As we made funeral arrangements, Elisa said, "I want to scatter Alex's ashes into the ocean so he can finally be free to swim with the dolphins." So we chartered a boat, traveled 3 miles offshore, and scattered his ashes into the Gulf of Mexico. On the way back, as Elisa and I grieved, the captain yelled, "Dolphins astern!" We turned and saw 3 dolphins jumping out of the water, following our boat. They put on a whole show for us, leaping and diving. They escorted us all the way back through the bay. I have videos to prove this. Elisa smiled and said, "Alex is here." You know what else is here? Alex's lesson about love. If you don't show it, they might not know it. If I had the chance to ask Alex, "Is this the message you came to give us?" I'm sure he would look left. Mr. Toastmaster.